Hi guys, James here again, mobile roller discos and skate shop for Scotland. So, two fantastic discos at the weekend. We were in Aberdeen and then straight up to the Moray Sports Centre in Elgin, which was busy, very, very busy. Aberdeen, we had two sessions, so it wasn't so bad. Moray Sports Centre, we only had the one. Very, very, very busy, very busy. Quickly, Aberdeen, all went well. Guys, let us know if you're happy with the two sessions. For us, it kind of worked out okay. It felt a bit strange, because we're used to it being quite busy in there, and the hall's quite, when it's quite busy, it feels quite unique and quite warm and cozy and stuff like that. We had less people. We purposely did that. So you guys let us know what was better there. Part of me feels better when it's a wee bit busier. I know that some people like space and they like more space, so the two sessions was ideal. We can run two sessions when the footfall's there. So we're only going to put one session on tonight, and it is down to you guys in Aberdeen what we do with that. If one session sells out, then yep. If that sells out within 2 weeks, then absolutely 100% we will put on a second session. No complaints, no issues with that whatsoever. We do it for you guys, and we want you to be happy with the roller disco that we do. So the option is there for a second session. It's down to bookings. We can't do it any other way. These halls cost an absolute fortune for us to hire. Which brings me on to my next one, which is moving on to the Moray Sports Centre, Elgin. So Aberdeen, good. Guys, it's down to you. We'll run two sessions if the footfall's there. If the footfall's not there, then sadly we have to just run the one session, and that might make that session that wee bit busier. But happy to do two if the numbers are there. So moving on to Moray Sports Centre, we were asked the question, why can't you run two sessions up here? Well, the Moray Sports Centre, that can hold, we reckon, up to 400 skaters. It is massive. It is absolutely massive. I mean, it's much bigger than Aberdeen, and we take up to 200 per session at Aberdeen. The Moray Sports Centre, I reckon you're up to 400 in there. It's so big. So big. We were asked if we could run two sessions there. Because of the hall hire costs and size of the building, I just don't think it's viable. It's certainly not viable on the numbers that we have at the moment. If that was to increase or double, then obviously, yes, we would have to look at running two sessions up there, which again would be no problem, providing the footfall and the numbers is there. Absolutely no issues with that. The Moray Sports Centre, a lady asked if we could do like a beginner session and a more experienced session. Again, where do we cut that off? Who do we say is experienced? Who do we say is a beginner? It's new to the area. So, I'm thinking that most people are sort of putting their skates on for the first time in a lot of years, So I would say, we have to look at the Moray Sports Centre as the majority being beginners and learning again and getting used to rolling again and stuff like that. So, it is down to cost. It is down to footfall through the door. So we're not being mean. We're not just saying no. We would like to run two sessions at the Moray Sports Centre, but again, that hall can take 400 people, and there's just not that footfall at the moment. It was very busy at the weekend there. We also had a bit of a failure with our equipment, which we're not used to, and we were kind of frantically trying to get that sorted out. The quality of the sound was nowhere near what we want to supply people, so I'll be working on that to make sure that doesn't happen again. But equipment failure, you're always going to get that. We just had to make do with what we had. We still got a sound out, and like I say, it just wasn't the quality that we normally put out. There was nothing else we could do short of not having any music at a roller disco, and I think that would be even worse. So, working on that. Speaking of things we're going to work on at the Moray Sports Centre, we're going to work on moving skatehire to make skatehire bigger. We're in that little cupboard that you all see, and it's just too tight. It's too tight. So I'm going to speak to the guys at the Moray Sports Centre. I know there's a perfect place where we can move the skate hire to, which will give us more room to move around in there. And in turn, that should make it a bit quicker where we're not bumping into each other. So, yeah, we're going to move skate hire. That'll help. There's still going to be a queue at the door. We're just not going to get away from that. I mean, 200 people or 150 people, whatever, turning up at any event, you're queuing at the door. It doesn't matter where you go, what event you're going to, but we will work through it as fast as we possibly can. And that's all I need to say on that one, because all in all, it went really well. I think the feedback's really positive from the Moray Sports Centre and also you guys. So, give us feedback, email us, bookings@unitedskates.com. You can Facebook us on the Facebook page, let us know, give us a review, ask questions, ask questions. I do this vlog every Monday now on the Weekends Discos for questions that are asked, just to highlight something, if there was a problem that we came across, or if someone has a question that maybe other people are thinking of and not asking, then, I'm going to put it out on a Monday, every Monday. So feel free to ask questions. We'll answer them as best we can. And as I've always said, if I don't know it at the time, I'll find out by the time I put this vlog out and you'll know. So, busy weekend. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll work on some of the issues at the Moray Sports Centre. None of them are major. There's just a couple of wee tweaks that I think will make your experience a lot better. We'll get you through the door a lot quicker. We'll get you skates a lot quicker. So that should speed things up. We're going to move the skate higher and make that bigger. So yeah, all in all, great weekend. Good bunch of guys. And thanks to Granite City Brawlers for the support on the floor. We use the local roller derby teams, obviously, to help us marshal events. These guys are fantastic. We get them to run a tombola stall, or we've asked them, or, it's up to them what they do, but, they run a tombola stall at Aberdeen. It works very well. You guys donate and can win prizes. Every penny of this goes towards local roller sports. We mentioned it to Helgin, the roller derby there. They're called Helgin instead of Elgin. I see what they did there. But anyway, right, okay, that's the local roller derby team. They're now going to bring a tombola to that to try and raise some funds for their sport. Roller derby, roller discos that we do, none of us get funding. We're scratching all the time, trying to raise whatever funds we can to make these things happen. And that's the same for us at the roller discos. You guys that come through the door support other venues that are not as busy. You support your venue, you keep your venue going. We go to other venues where we're getting 20, 30 people sometimes at other venues. And it keeps them going, keeps that community going. So it's all good. We're all doing good. Every single one of us are doing good. We're keeping skating alive in Scotland. United Skates Limited, we are travelling all over Scotland, getting more and more people rolling every weekend, as many as we can, I'm going to get off now because I'm going to go off on another tangent, if you like. So anyway, look, if you need skates, www.unitedskates.com. Follow the links to the skate shop. We've got all the adjustables that are ideal for what you do, the roller discos. We're offering you skates for everyone, and everyone that buys skates from us now, this is our promise, you get free entry to that disco, or you will get free entry to the next disco once you buy skates. So if you buy skates from us and they get delivered to you, you'll get a little pass in that box, right? There'll be a little card in there and it's stamped. That's your free entry card to the next disco. If you buy them at the disco, we'll refund your entry on that day. So just book online as normal, but come and buy the skates, and once you've bought the skates, I'll refund your entry on the day, or I'll refund your child's entry on the day and your skate hire. That's the deal. Okay, so the adjustables are £40, the adult skates and kids' bigger skates, all £40 with free entry to every United Skates disco. Right, going to go. Thank you very much. Had a great weekend. It's been very hard. I think I've worked 30 of the 48 hours over the weekend. I'm going to go have some breakfast and relax. Okay, thank you very much, guys. See you next month, Aberdeen and Elgin. And keep an eye on the Facebook page because there's some major announcements coming out for a skating event up in the Aberdeen area, and potentially, we'll see. There's a mention coming. We're going to put on an event in Aberdeen. All right, there you go. It's out. I kind of hinted at the weekend, so there will be an event coming this summer in Aberdeen, and can't wait to get that released. So when that goes up on sale, book early. You're going to have so much fun. And then we'll have a disco straight at the back of that, all right? Okay, guys, thank you very much for listening. Good to speak to you all. Any questions, www. That's the website, unitedskates.com. Questions, email them. You can email them to me direct, james@unitedskates.com, okay, for your questions. And the following Monday, I'll answer them in this vlog. All right? Hi, guys. Thank you. Speak to you soon. Bye.